Before we get started, if you're watching this alone, we'd really encourage you to go and grab someone to come and watch this with you because we're really wanting everybody to be doing this together. When you see or hear this question,
what was it like in those times?
we'll be thinking all about history. When you see or hear this question,
what do we see happening in the story?
we'll be picturing ourselves in this story. When you see or hear this question,
what does this mean for us today?
we'll be thinking about who God is, who Jesus is, who the Holy Spirit is, and how we can live this out.
Hi everybody, welcome back to our video. I hope you've been keeping warm in this cold weather and that you're going to enjoy yourself with us today. If you haven't heard the story of the Good Samaritan yet, we've put out the story time video for you to go and watch so that you can get to know the story a bit better. We've also put out another one, which is the story of Mother Teresa, and you can go and watch that too if you want to. Today we're going to play a game that I loved playing when I was younger. It's called Do What I Say and Not What I Do. So in this game you have to listen very carefully. So for example, I might say put your hands on your head, and this is what you need to do. But to try and trick you, while I say put your hands on your head, I'll put my hands on my shoulders. And if you do that, you'll be out for that round. So let's get to our feet so that we can all play together. Let's do it slowly at first. Put your hands on your shoulders. Put your hands on your side. Put your hand on your chin. Put your hands on your head. If you put your hands on your shoulders, then I caught you out there. Let's try again, but a little bit faster this time. Put your hands on your side. Put your hands on your head. Put your hands on your shoulders. Put one hand up. Put two hands up. Let's do it one last time. And remember, it's very important to listen. Put your hands on your head. Put your hands on your shoulders. Put your hands on your side. Cover your eyes. Cover your mouth. Put your hands on your head. Put your hands on your side. If you made it through all of that and didn't get caught out, you're a very good listener. And that's going to be very important for our story today. So you've answered the questions of old world and their world. And today is our chance to answer the question of our world.
What does this mean for us today?
So to answer this question, we're going to look at the story that Jesus tells. The first thing that comes up for me when I listen to this story is wondering how sometimes I am those characters. Sometimes we can be the character that walks along the road and sees someone that needs help, but chooses to walk on the other side. Sometimes we can be the character that's willing to go and help our friends or our neighbor. And sometimes we're actually the person that needs to help ourselves. This story could mean different things for all of us, depending on which character you feel like you are at some time. I want us to imagine ways that we can apply this story to our lives, where we can become like the Good Samaritan. So we're going to imagine some things. And if you want, you can close your eyes, or you can keep them open and just listen. Imagine you were in the playground with your friends, and you decided you wanted to have a race. And as you're running, one of your friends falls over. Imagine what you could do to be like the Good Samaritan. You could go over and help your friend up. You can check that they're not hurt, that they're not bleeding. And you can help them get to someone older if they are really hurt. Or imagine you're sitting with a friend and they look a bit sad. What could we do to be like a Good Samaritan for our friend? We could listen to their story. We can ask them how they're doing. We can ask them why they feel that way. And if we're able to, we can try and help them. Being a neighbor is more than just helping somebody that's gotten hurt or is feeling sad. You can also show others that you care about them in different ways. Like maybe helping someone to learn something that they're not so good at. Or being excited with someone who's got some good news to share with you. Being kind and inviting someone to play with you is also a good way to be a neighbor. There are even ways that we can be a neighbor without being around people. And that's by praying for them. Because we trust that God hears our prayers.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name.
Your kingdom come and your will be done.
On earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread.
And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory.
Forever and ever. Amen.
So as we come to the end of the story of the Good Samaritan, here's a question that I want you to think about. How do you think you've been a neighbour to someone else during this lockdown? And with that question, we have a challenge for you. We want you to go out this week and try and be a neighbour as much as you can. This might be the end of the videos for the Good Samaritan, but there's still so much more we can learn about it by reading the Bible together. So thank you for joining us this week, and we hope to see you in the next one.